Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are going to replace the spark plugs on this BMW, and this process is going to be similar to all BMWs with N55 engine. The difficulty is going to vary because some chassis are going to be smaller. In this case, on the 7 Series, you can see how large this one it is, but if you have a 2 Series, probably it's going to be a little harder because it's going to be a very compact engine compartment. So that is something that you have to keep in mind, but the basis on how to replace the spark plugs is going to be the same. And this is the spark plug number. This is a NGK, but it's an original BMW. Anyway, this is just basics to start the job. So let's get to it. To start this job, we have to remove this cover over here, and it comes with these bolts over here. It has 4 bolts, then are 5mm Allen, so it's gonna be an Allen wrench like this, so we can remove them. We have 3 hoses. We have these 2 hoses over here, and you have another hose over here. These are vacuum hoses. What you have to do is to pull it like this, and that's it. So on the other side is a little harder. For the other side, what we have to do is to push this one in like this, and then press these little tabs. It has one here and one on the bottom, and we press them in, and then we pull the hose out. So we have to do the same thing for the other one. See, and now it's out, and we can easily remove the cover. And we have access to the top area of the engine. Now we can see the spark plugs over here. We have access to the 1 to 3 spark plugs, but the number 5 to number 6 are covered with all the stuff over here. So to get access to that, we have to remove this pipe over here. So we have to remove this cable from here, and we're gonna grab a screwdriver. So we're gonna remove it from here, and we are going to remove this clamp over here. So the dog over here is completely removed. So now we have access to these spark plugs. So the next thing is to remove this. We just have to slide it to the left, and then we remove the wiring from here, and then we have a 5mm Allen bolt right there. So we have to remove that one to remove this bracket completely. Then we have the cover, and there we have the last spark plug. See the number 6. So now it is time to remove them all. So we are going to pull one by one like this. See, just pull this one. See, like this, and the cable will come out, the connection. This one too. See, nothing complicated. And everything is out. So the next step is to, sometimes this one can be loose, but most of the time it's going to be hard. So you want to grab a screwdriver to pull it out like this. Now we just remove the coil. We are going to install the coils back the same way they were. So this is the number 1. I'm gonna put it right here. Number 2, I'm gonna put it right here. Number 3 after, and that's the way you wanna go. That is the best way to do the job. Installing the coils in the same position as they were. So all the coils are out, so now we have access to the spark plugs. For that spark plug, you're gonna need a different type of socket. I'm pretty sure you already know. So you're gonna need a swivel 12mm 12-point socket. It is a special socket, not super special, but it's something that you have to actually remove the spark plugs. If you don't use these, you are risking then the spark plug can break inside and later it's gonna be hard to remove. So it's easy to install. See, all you do is to twist it, and once it gets in, just use a ratchet and left to loose. And here we have the spark plug. So we have a Porsche spark plug over here. This is a BMW too. But in this case we are going to install the OEM one. We are going to get the new spark plug we have right here. Inspect the orifice. This is where the spark plug goes, right there. So all we have to do is to make sure that there is nothing in there, like a piece of metal or something. Then it's going to be a problem to insert the new spark plug. You can use anti-seize for the spark plug if you want. I don't really use that, but if you really want to do that, that's good. That way you can prevent corrosion on the thread. So once you have this one ready, all you do is to insert it here the same way. See, and let's put it back in. Hand tight, freeze. You have to be hand tight. Don't use any power tools, and you have to go all the way in until you are not able to rotate it with your hand. Once this one is all the way in, it's time to tighten it. So in here on the spark plug we have the specification of the tighten torque that we have to do to the spark plug. This is what you have to follow. It's 23 Newton meters. That is like 16 pounds of torque. That is pretty little. You can do more of that if you want, because most of the people will think that that's not too much. But anyway, we have here the torque range, and we want to give that 16. That is like a 16 and a half. So let's do that. Let's do the torque. That is 16 pounds of torque. So that is what you have to do to replace the spark plugs. Now it is time to repeat the process on each spark plugs until we got the 6 completely replaced. All the spark plugs were replaced, and as you notice, there is these two spark plugs are completely different. They're older. One is older, one is newer. So this one, I don't know. Now looking into these spark plugs are for a 335, the old N54. So these are the type for the N54. For some reason, someone only replaced 3 spark plugs. See, you can clearly see someone did only replace 3 spark plugs. That is not good. But anyway, at least we got all the new ones on place. So now let's continue removing, putting everything back together. Everything that we remove to do this job, we're gonna put it back together the same way we remove it. The coils, you remember to put in the same location as we remove it. And as soon as I get everything back together, I want to get back to you. And this is all you need to know about replacing the spark plugs on this BMW N55 engine. And as I said before, it's going to be similar to all BMWs N55. Doesn't matter what chassis they are on. The only difference is going to be how hard it is. I'm going to repeat that again because, as I say, this is a 7 series and we have a lot of room to work. But 3 series, 2 series, 1 series, 2, they are not going to be friendly. So anyway, this is all I'm going to be showing you. Make sure to replace the spark plugs with the correct number. As I say, these spark plugs are not for N55s, these are for N54s, but they work, but it's better to use the OEM ones. That way you can get the maximum performance out of it, and you don't get any problems, because you never know what type of problems you want to get if you use a different type of spark plug then it's not meant to work with this engine. Anyway, this is all. If you have any questions about this video, be sure to comment below. That way you can leave any type of question. Then probably this video didn't answer, probably I didn't mention something, probably I forgot to do something, probably something you didn't see on this video, or simply you have a question about this job that you are doing and probably didn't go so well as you expected. Follow me on Instagram, look for me on Instagram as Francisco Maya YouTube. That way you can ask me anything directly to anything about this. If I delay a little, just wait, I will answer to you as soon as I get the time. Make sure to follow our page IEuros on Instagram too. Just look for IEuros too and you're gonna find other stuff than we are doing there too. And stay tuned on our channel. We are going to do more videos about BMWs. That way you guys can learn more and more and more about these amazing machines, then have problems. Thank you for watching.